you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lashay, or Shay, whichever you prefer. Just don't get crazy. And now, as you can see, I'm back with another video, and by the title you already know what we're about to get into. We're gonna do a Q&A. And the other day I posted on my Instagram story, you know, a little poll for y'all to ask me some questions. And if you're not following me on Instagram, then what are you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna just get right into the video though. I'm gonna just start answering the questions, just because I don't want to be sitting on here talking too long, because then I start rambling and nobody wants that, right? So the first question I'm gonna answer, someone asked, what's your zodiac sign? And my zodiac sign, I'm an Aries, if you didn't know. The first sign to ever do it and the best sign to ever do it. So yes, big Aries, April 2nd to be exact. Am I single or taken? I am big single as well. My favorite holiday, I'd have to probably say my favorite holiday would be either Thanksgiving or Christmas, just because I feel like I'm a family oriented person and I love a good meal, and those holidays is where we eat the most. So yeah. All right, so the next question I got was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I definitely see myself like really taking like a lot of trips, like international trips, solo trips. Like I really see myself being real independent, although I'm real independent now. But 28, I feel like 28 is so close to 30, and I've always had dreams of being 30 years old. Ever since I was a young girl and I first seen 13 going on 30, I always wanted to be 30 years old. And I don't even know why that is. Maybe it's because I'm already an old woman in this young body. But yeah, at 28, I definitely see myself in a serious relationship. Hopefully then got me a degree. Hopefully not residing in Kansas and nowhere close to Kansas. But that's just some little things just to, you know, give an idea of what I may be doing at 28 years old. Yeah. Current favorite song. So that'd be real hard for me to just pick a favorite song, because literally every song that come on, I'm like, oh my god, it's one of my favorite songs. But right now, y'all already know Raw Wave just dropped recently, and Turks and Caicos is real heavy in my rotation. I love Moment of Your Life by Brent Faiyaz and Coco Jones. And also what's heavy in rotation, this song called Alter by Hulvey. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And Forest Park, I really love that song. What's your favorite food? So I feel like if you know me, you know my favorite foods probably is pizza and sandwiches. I love a good sandwich, y'all. A good sandwich or a sub, you can never go wrong with it. I love it. Love it. I could eat pizza or sandwiches every day, for real, for real. How tall are you? So the last time I went to the doctor, they measured me and said that I was 5'10", and I just feel like that's cap, because be for real, it really be giving 6 foot 6'1". So I feel like I'm either 6 foot or 6'1". What do you do for work? So I am in the healthcare field. Y'all hear that? I'm in the healthcare field. I'm currently a CNA at the moment. Are you single or seeing anyone? I am single and I'm not seeing anyone. What made you start a YouTube? Y'all, so I feel like if you know me, you know, like I've always had dreams and aspirations of just having my own YouTube channel. I've just always been delusional about it. In my head, I've always had the platform, I've always had the content, I've always had the subscribers. I've just always been lit on YouTube. So that's in my head. I was always like, and welcome back to my channel, like when I'm getting dressed or like when I'm cooking. And next we're gonna, you know, like I've just always wanted to do it, but I'm just very shy. I'm still nervous, you know, as I've been recording these videos, because it's just like, do you really want to put yourself out here to the world like this? But it's like I do, because who are y'all to judge me? I'm just playing. But no, I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've always wanted to like showcase my personality more. I'm really cool, but I have to be comfortable around you. So I feel like YouTube is another way I could like showcase my personality, because if you don't know me personally, you probably gonna be like, this girl is weird, she quiet, like she always got an attitude, she always mugging. Like if you don't know me, you're just not gonna know. Long story short, I've always wanted to like start a YouTube. I've always wanted to just, you know, record myself just doing everyday life, going on trips, like just doing stuff. I've always wanted to do it. And for like the past 2-3 years, it was always on my list of goals to like at least upload one video to my YouTube channel. And y'all, I did that this year, and it's about to be video number 2. So I'm very proud of myself. And whether I got 0 subscribers, 10 subscribers, 100 subscribers, I'm gonna keep on going, because this is something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm finally doing it. And I didn't buy this camera for no reason, because you know it wasn't cheap. So yeah, y'all gonna get this content, and y'all better be subscribing and interacting with me. Okay, thank you. What color would you dye your hair to but you're scared? I've really never considered dyeing my natural hair like a solid color, so honestly I really can't answer that, because I really, even if I did consider it, I wouldn't want to probably dye my hair, just because I don't want to mess up my natural hair. Your go-to, Baddies or Joseline's Cabaret? I would say that would be hard, but I ain't even gonna lie, I haven't tapped into Baddies yet this season, although the previews look real lit. Like it's a lot going on, but I'm gonna have to say Joseline, just because I have been watching that season so far. It already done started off good. They've been having me cracking up, y'all, every week. It be wet for me, because if you know, you know. When are you gonna have a special guest on the platform? So I definitely plan to have a special guest on my channel, you know, in a lot of different videos. But when I find my little groove, when I find my little, you know, when I get in the groove, when I get in my little routine, then I'm gonna start bringing people on. You know, I'm gonna bring people on here for show. So all my people that watch my videos, be prepared, because if I ask you to be in a video and you say no, I'm gonna feel away. Favorite shoe? So as of right now, I feel like my favorite shoe definitely is New Balance, just because they've been snapping lately, like with the colorways, with the designs, with the different styles. Like I just love me a good New Balance shoe. They're comfortable. It's a good everyday shoe. And depending on which shoe it is, because I ain't held each shoe, you know, they got different numbers and all that, but from all the New Balances I got, they all lightweight. You know, I love that. They're comfortable. I can wear them to work. It's a versatile shoe. The colorways be good. Like, yeah, New Balance has been eating everybody up lately. What season of life are you in? So right now, I feel like the season of life that I'm in, I feel like I'm just in a season of having to be patient and wait on God. Like, if you know, you know. I be trying to just do stuff and just do everything on my own terms. Feel like I got everything figured out. Like, no, God be sitting back just laughing at me, because I just be planning. I just be trying to move. I just be doing all type of stuff, and God just be like, it's not the time yet. It's not the time. Like, when the time comes, you'll know. So right now, I feel like I'm in a season of having to wait on God and be patient. But I'm also like very, you know, satisfied. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm very satisfied, because I was pushing it, but I'm also content, you know, with where I'm at right now. I can't complain, period. I can't complain. I'm doing well. I got everything I need. So I'm in a season of just being grateful too. Like, I'm waiting on God, you trying to be patient, but I'm also, you know, I'm grateful. So yeah, everything this way. Top 5 snacks. I love hot Funyuns. Definitely number 1, probably Cheez-Its. I like cookies. Those grandma cookies be smacking. The double chocolate chip, the peanut butter, the raisin, like, yeah. I love anything like chewy, like Skittles or like gummy worms or like something like that. Like anything like chewy around that type of, you know, nature. I love, you know, like a Starburst or a Now and Later or something like that. And yeah, I just like chips too. Like, even if it's not like a hot chip, like, you know, I just like chips. So I feel like them as my top 5 snack. what is your dream place to travel? So I feel like my dream place to travel, it was and probably still could be Italy. But I say it was just because I've seen a lot of people like give reviews on their experience, you know, of them being in Italy, and a lot of people said that they do not recommend going, and I'm just like, what? But I don't know if I should believe them or not, but I feel like everybody will have their own experience. But if majority of the people are saying don't waste your time going to Italy, I probably should listen to them. But I really would like to go see what it's like in Tokyo, Japan. Like, it looks so lit, y'all. I would love to be able to really like play Mario Kart in real life. Like, oh my goodness, like it just looks so fun. I would love to go to Tokyo, and I would love to go to like Bali, because Bali, like Indonesia, like the place looks like heaven on earth. Like, their culture looks so interesting. Like, I would really go there and be like really intrigued with everything. Like, I want to go to class, like show me, like I want to just see everything. I want to know everything. That's how I would be if I really went there, because like it's just so much to see, I feel. What is your favorite espresso beverage? I'm not really a coffee girly, but I do have a Starbucks order that I would get like 9 times out of 10 if I go to Starbucks. It would be a venti vanilla sweet cream cold brew with 5 extra pumps of either caramel or vanilla. Either way, it's still gonna be fire. And then of course you gotta get the cold foam on top. What's your favorite season? I feel like my favorite season is definitely springtime, not only because my birthday is around that time, but springtime is just so refreshing to me. Like, springtime just reminds me of a new year. It reminds me of a fresh start. Everything's, starting to grow back. The flowers, the leaves, you start hearing the birds start chirping again. Like, the new year really is springtime, and if you don't think so, you crazy, because the new year really is when the springtime gets here, and you cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise at all. What do you enjoy most about content creating? So I feel like what I enjoy most about content creating is that you could just be yourself. You could just be yourself, period. Like, you can have your own style when it comes to editing videos. You can have your own style when it comes to just making a post or editing a picture, like anything. Like, I like that creating content can really just be whatever it is you want it to be. You wouldn't even really gotta do too much, for real. You can just like have a video of you literally just looking in the mirror, and that be your content. Like, I just love that content can be whatever it is that you make it to be. What's one of your biggest goals and some of your aspirations? So I feel like one of my biggest goals, for real, is to become a model, y'all. Because, y'all, believe it or not, I've not always felt or seen my beauty, like, of course I'll get compliments when I'm out, like, you are so pretty, like you should be a model. Like, I've always heard growing up, like, you should be a model, like you would be a great model, have you ever considered modeling? And I'm just like, no. Like, like, I'm thinking they telling me that just because most models are tall, but people really be looking at me like, you are really beautiful, for real. And like, at first, y'all, believe it or not, I really did not like always see that beauty. Like, I'm just like not seeing it, for real. But hey, I had to stop sleeping on myself, and I definitely feel like I could be a model. Like, I could see myself like being an ambassador for like Nike or something like that. Like, I really can see it for myself. So I hope one day I could be a model. I dream of being a model someday. I would love to just walk down somebody's runway. Like, oh my goodness, I just can see it. I definitely can see it for myself. One of my goals too is to just be like wealthy. Like, I don't even strive to be rich. I feel like too many people in my generation these days strive to just be rich, and I don't want to be rich. I want to just be wealthy enough to be able to just get everything I need, you feel me? And maybe share some of that wealth with my family or close friends. Like, I don't even gotta have too much money, for real. Just be able to just, hey, I would like to purchase my mom or my grandma a home. Like, I want to do stuff like that. I want to like set people up. Like, I really would like to create some generational wealth, you know, when it comes to my family. Like, I don't have kids right now, but you know, I got nieces and nephews I could set up, you know. Like, I would love to like set some of my people up for real, for real. Alrighty, and we're back. My camera had cut off, y'all, because it had overheated. But anyway, the next question that I'm gonna answer, somebody asked what was my go-to quote or advice. So my go-to advice, I would probably say, number one, keep pushing. Whatever it is, just keep pushing. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Number two, always pray. Number three, always know and understand that there is power in the name of Jesus. Yeah, great advice, I feel. Somebody asked what was my favorite Bible verse. I really like Proverbs 19:21. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Yeah, that's a word right there. A word. And again, that was Proverbs 19:21. My favorite app. I feel like my favorite app is probably TikTok, just because TikTok, you can literally find anything. It's like the new Google. I could literally search up something that I need to know and I can find the answer on TikTok. So I love TikTok. I ain't even gonna lie. Favorite high school memory. So high school, y'all, high school was a moment. High school was the best 4 years of my life, just put it like that. But if I had to really just say what was one of my favorite high school memories, I would say my favorite high school memory probably would be basketball. Like, and probably like my sophomore season all the way up until my senior season, because it was just, you had to be there. Like, we was, one thing about us, we was gonna lose, but we was gonna kick it. And our coaches just never understood why. Like, they hated us so bad for that, because it's just like, yeah, we lost, but like, what do y'all want us to do for real? Like, no, we still about to get on this bus, we still about to turn up in this locker room, like, act like you know. But that was really one of my favorite high school memories. Like, we would be getting our asses kicked, y'all, and we just would go on about our little day, because what else could we do for real? But my favorite I would say is my senior year, because that's when we got our act together for real. Like, we really was winning. Like, we really was winning. And then we also made it to the second round of sub-state. Don't play with us, because if you was there, you know. And yeah, that was like one of the best memories ever. Like, that game itself, like, although we lost that game, it was just like a great memory. Like, I'm just still thinking of, like, I can still think back to the day, like, in that moment, and like, that was one game, like, I was just so satisfied with how everybody played. Like, I wasn't mad at all at anybody. Like, I really feel like everybody went out there and played their heart out. Also, we had so much support, y'all, from our school, from our fans. Like, although like we had their support throughout that whole season, because you know, we was doing good that season, winning and stuff, but that game specifically, like, I feel like our supporters showed out, y'all. Like, the gym was packed, and yeah, I will never forget that game. Although we lost, y'all, but that was one of my favorite high school memories, because yeah. All right, and so for my last question, somebody asked what was my most memorable moment. I feel like I have a lot of those. I have a lot of like real memorable moments. But one moment like that really sticks with me is, this was some years back. I don't even remember how old I was. I know I was in elementary school though. And me and my brothers, we were at home alone. So this is a little quick story time before I end the video. But anyway, we was at home alone, me and my two brothers. My mom, she was doing her, I think she was at the casino or whatever. And we were just chilling. My little brother, being a little brother that he was, y'all, he thought it was so funny to just keep tickling my feet. Mind you, I'm laying, like, we were all laying in my mom's bed. My older brother, I'll never forget, he was over there reading a book. I was laying watching TV, and my brother, of course, was just being annoying. And so I was laying down, he kept tickling my feet. I'm like, bro, stop tickling my feet. He kept tickling my feet. He thought it was so funny. I'm like, tickle my feet one more time and you gonna get kicked, you know? And so he tickled my feet, y'all. I must have kicked my leg so far, like so hard, like Incredible Hulk gave me the strength. Like, girl, I kicked so hard, and I wasn't even intentionally trying to, like, I don't even know, but like, you know how it be when somebody's tickling you. Like, that's not okay. Like, people think it's so funny. That stuff is dangerous, because I be really ready to knock you out. Like, stop. And he kept tickling my feet, y'all. I kicked him so hard. Back and look, y'all, he was flying. He had flew into the corner, like the edge of the wall. Like, you know how, like, you know, the edge of the, you know, like the edge, like, you know, he hit his head on the corner of the wall, y'all. And at first I thought he just had hit his little head. Like, that's what you get. You shouldn't have been tickling me. I told you to stop. I told you was gonna get kicked. You got kicked, and that's what you got. And I'm thinking he just down there hurting, y'all. He's sitting down there holding his head, y'all. He's like just crying, y'all. He moved his head was blood. It was just gushing blood. I didn't know what to do or what to think. I was just like, oh my god, his head is bleeding. Like, I was so scared, y'all. I thought Ray was gonna die. Like, I was so scared. Like, he was really bleeding from his head, like, so bad. Like, his blood was just coming down. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm about to get my ass whooped. My brother's about to die. Like, oh my god. I didn't know what to do or what to think. And my mom wasn't home. Like, it was so crazy, y'all. But long story short, he ended up telling my mom not to give me no whooping, y'all. So I didn't get a whooping, because the whole time it was his fault that he got a busted head. But yeah, that was the story time on when I busted my little brother's head. And that was like really one of my most memorable moments. And to this day, I be thinking about it. Like, we are just still blessed to have each other, y'all, because that could have been it. But yeah, I'm happy my brother is still here with us. And it's not funny, but that's your lesson. Like, why are you tickling somebody's feet after they constantly told you to stop? But yeah, y'all, so that was all the questions I had for today's Q&A video. I hope that y'all enjoyed some of my answers. If I talked too much, that concludes today's Q&A video. Thank y'all for tapping in. If you've made it to this point in the video, be sure to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because you're gonna love it here. Plan on trying to do Vlogtober for you guys. But even if I don't like do Vlogtober, like October itself, it's gonna be a good month. I'm speaking it into existence already. Yeah, like there's October gonna be one of them ones. So y'all stay tuned for October, because we got some content that's really about to come out. So yeah, thank y'all again for watching this video, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.